Hey there, welcome to this week's video. My name is Orion Heb, and today we are going to be diving into the throat center of human design and what it means for your leadership style and how you're uniquely designed to express and manifest and create in the world. Before we dive in, just a quick reminder, we are giving away a leadership session, a human design leadership session. It's 90 minutes. We're giving it away every 300 subscribers now. We're giving away one at 1,600 and then again at 1,900. All you got to do to win is subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, and we'll pick a random subscriber every 300. So good luck. Let's dive into the content. So the throat center is in human design is connected obviously to your throat and how you express both verbally, but also how you're designed to manifest energetically, bring your ideas into the world. So those late night inspirations you get, how do you actually bring them into the world? Yes, you bring them in through words, but you also bring them in through action. So the throat center in human design is all about how you're uniquely designed to do that. And if you're new to human design, it's really looking at how energy flows consistently or inconsistently through you. If you have a defined throat center, meaning there's a defined energy flow to and from your throat center, then you have a defined way of expressing. So there's that voice that feels like yours, that it's like, this is my voice, this is how I communicate, this is how I bring things into the world. And it's something you get very used to and consistent with and lean into even more. And the open throat center, so if you have an open throat center, meaning there isn't a consistent energy flow going to and from your throat, then you have a very flexible way of communicating. And you will communicate differently based on who you're around and what's going on at any given moment. So the key for leadership is, if you have a defined throat center, to lean in to how you're uniquely defined to express. So if you're looking at your human design chart, your human design report, then if you have gate 62 defined in your defined throat, then you're here to express through details, using details to back up your ideas and your stories, and to use those to inspire and motivate others. If you have gate 23, it's about speaking in the right timing. It's about really understanding how being able to feel into the correct moment, because those thoughts that usually come through that energetic experience are ones that are very mutative and can cause a lot of change in the environment. So people have to be ready for that. So not just excitedly expressing it, but waiting for that correct moment. If you have gate 56, it's really good to use story to evoke emotion. That's the opposite of gate 62. Gate 62 is really logical, detail-oriented. Gate 56 is about expressing to evoke emotion, to invoke inspiration through storytelling, through telling stories of your past, of your experiences. Gate 35 is all about bringing change forth into the world and expressing your emotions, wanting to feel new emotions, to have new experiences. So if you have gate 35, this is less about the verbally what you're saying and more about needing a changing environment, that you lead at your best when you can have new experiences, to experience new emotions yourself. That keeps you motivated and you excited, which you can then motivate others with as well. Gate 12 is kind of similar, wanting to be more cautious with your expression, because again, it's about expressing emotion. It's about expressing your mood when your mood is correct. And when your mood is correct, meaning kind of neutral or on the higher side of things, then you can be very inspirational. If your mood is on the lower side, it's more possible that you're actually gonna create challenge for those around you. So honoring your need for alone time when you need alone time with gate 12. Gate 33 is all about, privacy, and it's about taking time and alone time to reflect on your past, to think about your past, so that you can distill the messages and then share those messages with the world. Gate 8 is about promotion. It's about promoting yourself, promoting others, finding something you're really excited about so you can talk about it and express it and shine a light on it, and put a lot of energy towards it. Gate 31 is really about leadership and traditional leadership, kind of this idea of leading from the top, not in an oppressive, suppressive way, but one where people will look to you to guide them to the future, to talk about the future, and they'll want to listen to your ideas about the future. as long as you're invited and elected into that position of leadership. So waiting to be invited, waiting until you're recognized for that leadership skill and asked to lead, then it's going to be the perfect spot for you and the perfect spot for everybody. Gate 20 is about, you know, everything you do emerging in the present moment right now. So leading from the present moment, you know, surrounding yourself with people who are connected to the details and connected to kind of the more grounded areas, because you're really here, just similar to gate 23, to like, you know, have like kind of more mutative, like emerging action that emerges in the now, that emerges when you're immersed in what's happening in the world. So very action oriented. And gate 16 is about mastering skills over time. And it's about expressing your mastery of skills. It's about becoming skilled and having many skills that you master over, you know, many, many years. And, you know, every time you master a skill, you want to learn the next one, and using those in your expression to motivate and inspire and bring more into the world. Now, if you have an open throat center, you still may have some of those gates defined. And so all of the themes still apply to you. They may not feel consistent. You know, you may sometimes feel, if you have gate 56, like you're wanting to share a story, and you may sometimes feel like you don't really have anything to say, and both are okay. So just knowing that that is a natural way for you to express. When you have an open throat, it's just not always turned on. It's kind of an inconsistent flow. And to not make that wrong, and to not think like, oh my God, I was telling the most amazing story yesterday, and now today I don't feel like I can tell an interesting story. That's okay. You know, rolling with the flow and the waves of when that energy is available or not available. And then if you have a combination of the gates, think about and ponder how they work together. You know, you might have gate 62 and gate 56. So you might tell stories to evoke emotion that are rooted in fact that also speak to the logical mind. So any combination of those is how you're uniquely designed to express in a consistent way. And if you don't have some of those gates defined, that doesn't mean that you'll never express in those ways, or you don't have that capacity. We're looking at what is consistent within you. What is the thing that is always present, the way energy always flows through your body. Because, you know, even if you're new to human design and you're not really understanding it, or you're like skeptical of it, which I always invite, you know, when you look around your workplace, when you look around your friend groups, your communities, you can see all the different ways of expressing. You can see that there's good storytellers. There's the people who are always trying to create change in their life so that they can feel that spark of emotion. There's the detail and fact people. There's those that take a lot of time to master skills, and there's those that like go in and learn in the moment and let things emerge in the moment. There's the promoters. There's the people who need a lot of alone time. There's the leaders from the top, and there's a very emotional expressor. So you can see these themes playing out amongst you, and this is about leaning into what's natural for you. And this is going to make you a better leader. This is going to help create ease and manifestation in your life. So just remember, if you have that open throat center, to notice if there's any part of you that's judging not having your own voice, not having something that feels like the way you communicate. You might communicate like a chameleon, depending on who you're with, communicating in different ways. And this is a gift. This is a flexible voice. This is the ability to shift how you're talking based on who you're with, because you get to sample a lot of different ways of communicating as you move through the world and are with different people. So unlike when you have a defined throat center, you know, you have one way, and it's about sampling lots of different ways of communicating and not buying into any self-judgments or thoughts of like, why don't I communicate like that person? Or why don't I have my own way? Why do I feel like I'm always changing my communication? Because you're designed to, and it's not a bad thing. Society kind of heralds in and heaps praise on those with like that consistent way of communicating, but both are important, and it's about leaning into how you're uniquely designed. Hope this was helpful. Again, as we close out the video, just want to remind you of our giveaway. We are giving away a human design reading, a leadership session specifically. So we'll be looking at human design through the lens of your career, of your business, and your leadership. And it's 90 minutes, usually $397, but it will be free if you win. And all you got to do to enter the giveaway is subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, hit the like button, and you will be entered to win. We'll pick a random subscriber at every 300. So hope I get to dive in with your chart and find out about your company and your business and your career and support you soon, and hope you're having a beautiful day.